A grand jury will investigate what led to an inmate's death at the Douglas County Jail. County officials tell us 48-year-old Anthony Casella was found unresponsive in his unit last night. Medics rushed Casella to the hospital and they later pronounced him dead. Casella was booked into jail in January on charges of violating a protection order. Nebraska law now requires a grand jury to be assembled to investigate the in-custody death.